Welcome back. Well, we are in the kitchen with attorney Brooke Goff, founding partner of the Goff Law Group. As you may know by now, she is quite the baker, and she is teaching us how to bake white chocolate macadamia nut cookies today.
And this is one of my faves, and they're actually not super hard to make.
Okay.
You know, too many people make the mistake, though, of making these cookies crispy. They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to get a little chocolate, a little nut. Yeah. It's too many people wait until they turn brown. The biggest mistake you can make with a cookie that has nuts in it is try to utilize the color of the nuts on the top to cook the cookie. Because if they're brown on top, that means they're overdone at the bottom.
Okay.
So what I like to do with this recipe too, which is a little different, is I like to chop up my macadamia nuts. I don't like getting the big hunks.
The full.
I don't love the taste of a.
It just adds a nice crunch.
Oily.
You don't need the taste.
Do you know like a Brazilian nut?
Yeah.
You ever eat that? That's got a really strong flavor. But if you just like get like the pieces of it and like the trail mix and stuff like that, it's not so bad. So that's kind of like what I do with the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. So the white chocolate chips, Ghirardelli always.
Love Ghirardelli.
Fantastic, love them. The macadamia nuts never get salted. Just FYI, you can get them on nuts.com. I got these at Whole Foods. They're hard to find.
Well, so these are pre-chopped?
I chopped them.
Oh, you chopped them up, okay.
You're never gonna find them pre-chopped. You're always gonna just chop them yourself. One cool thing about this recipe is that I added, actually, is almond extract.
Ooh.
It makes it a little nuttier too. Usually it's just vanilla. So right now we have butter, brown sugar, granulated sugar going in there, dry ingredients. Always, some people put dry ingredients in a bowl and then just mix it real quick. Like, the ball whisk we always use.
Yes.
Make sure you really get, I did this prior, make sure you get a really good mix of those because you want them all kind of working together and doing what they need to do, right? So we have this going in here, just 2 eggs, always room temperature, always.
Why is that?
It activates them faster.
Interesting. Okay.
It's funny you asked that because I learned this trick when I was in Aspen, and I'm like, but why? They didn't explain why.
Right.
But it's because they activate faster. And then you're just gonna let those, you always let your eggs kind of like do their thing, let them make and my mixer's timed, let them get a little fluffy, and then you're gonna add your almond and vanilla extract. Let that go around for a second. Then take your dry ingredients, throw those in there. Let it form, not too much. You can overmix these cookies, so you don't want to overmix it.
Okay.
Always super low, always watch it. Add both at the same time, the chocolate chips and the macadamia nuts, and you're good.
It does sound pretty easy, I will say. And I do want to remind our viewers, the reason we have you baking on the show is you actually do this online for people who are a fan of you, a fan of the law firm.
I do.
You do it every week, every month?
Yeah, we do it every week. We do Brooke's Bites. And what we do is I usually talk about personal injury law or current events. I just went to Lake Tahoe a few weeks ago, and I did some live celebrity interviews with Jason Kelsey, Alex Rodriguez, these people.
Right.
And we asked them about their baked goods, try to make it a little different. So we're gonna be airing those, but one of them was chocolate chip walnut cookies was A-Rod, right? So we're like, okay, so I'm making it, talking them through, and then we're posting some of the interviews. So we do a lot of this stuff,
And something special you have going on right now, actually starting today, you said there is a contest.
We do our first annual Goff Law Group Fantasy Football. People know I'm a huge football fan.
Yes.
We partnered with Twilight Wish. It's a organization in Connecticut. It's a charity that gives elderly citizens of Connecticut their last wish. So some of the things have been like medical transport to get to a granddaughter, grandson's graduation. One pet a penguin, right? It's things I think so many organizations are focused on children as they should be, but not enough. We forget our seniors. So we wanted to really partner. I just lost my grandma last year. It was very devastating for me. So we wanted to partner with an organization that we feel doesn't get enough love. So if you donate $10 up to $30, you get 3 entries in to be part of the Fantasy Football League, or if you answer our trivia questions correctly this week only, you'll get in. And the winner of the Fantasy Football League gets $5 grand.
Well, it's
pretty good, right?
It's pretty good. It's a lot of fun, also mixed in with a really wonderful cause. So love that. They can find that on your website.
You can find it actually on Facebook. We're going to be announcing it today. I mean, this is the announcement. We're going to be announcing it today, Goff Law Group. And it's very clear how to enter. Super simple. Takes 3-4 minutes. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And you get to play fantasy football with me and come to a draft party with me.
I love it. You really made it a fun situation here. Now we have about 30 seconds, a minute. Let's see. I know you always have TV Magic cookies for us.
I know. So. You know, TV Magic is right. And I got to tell you, most people
they look good.
That. But yeah, so these I actually.
And I can already tell they're going to be soft when I break it open.
They're going to be soft. So the secret of a proper macadamia nut cookie is You don't want it to be dense. You don't want it to be cakey. You want in between. So it has to be a little bit of both.
That is tough, yeah.
And listen, they're not perfect circles. No, I roll them with my hands. Like, whenever I eat a cookie, I want to feel like it was made in somebody's kitchen.
Right.
So
no,
this is not Panera. This is not Starbucks.
Toll House,
They're gonna be a little...
Oh, and look at that.
Yeah,
Perfect.
they're gonna be a little oblong, but this is what you want.
We love it. Well, we love when you come on the show.
Thank you.
We always get fed really well. And of course, that contest, Brooke's Bites, they can find it all on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
All right, Brooke Goff, we appreciate your time as always.
You.
I'll take a bite before we go. It's great.
Perfect.
I love it. We'll be right back.
Thanks, guys.